Hey folks, welcome to week 8 of the Sampler Spree Sew Along hosted by me, Nicole Gilbert. This sew along is based upon Susan Aki's amazing book, Sampler Spree. If you haven't gotten a chance to get a hold of your copy, go ahead and follow that link in the description below. It is so worth it. In this video, we will be completing block number 26, which is called Gift Box, and it can be found on page 30 of the book. So I love this block because it's super straightforward patchwork piecing, which, I mean, come on, that's great. So what we're going to do, the first thing that we're going to do, we want to make some of the components just to make our lives a little bit easier. And so the best way to do it, because it is straightforward patchwork piecing, we're not making high square triangles, we're not doing flying geese, we're not doing any of that. I'm going to lay out the block the way it's going to look, and then we're going to break down how we're going to chain piece this to get it to be perfect. So I always start in the center. And you might see me flipping my fabric a little because this is a tone on tone, and I want to make sure that I have the correct side up. Honestly, you probably wouldn't even notice if I sewed it upside down since I could barely tell the difference. But, you know, you want to do the best thing that you possibly can. So we're just here placing all of these pieces. And while this is a very straightforward patchwork block, it can be a little bit confusing when you're thinking of, you know, which pieces to sew together first. Now, I'm always a big fan of sewing as much as I possibly can in one go. And so the chain piecing that I'm going to suggest that we start with, I'm just going to put this guy right down here. And you kind of get an overall feel of the block, but it is a mess because there's a lot of pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew each of these 4 corner pieces to its vertical piece that's right next to it. And then I'm also going to sew the center stone to this piece that's right next to it. That's pretty much... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take that back. I was about to say that's pretty much all we could do with this first step. What we're also going to do is we're going to sew these pieces to these horizontal bars. So this will get sewn to this will get sewn to this will get sewn to this, and so on and so forth throughout all 4 quadrants. And this will really firm things up pretty quickly. Now, after that little trip to the sewing and ironing station, things are really starting to come together. So at this point, what we're going to want to do is sew this top piece to this coordinating piece in all 4 quadrants, and then complete the center row. Okay, folks, so now that those quadrants are completed, now we're just gonna treat this kind of like a 9 patch. So we're gonna sew this guy to this guy, we're gonna complete this center row, and we're gonna sew this guy to this guy. Okay, and now it is time to complete our rows. All right, so now we're just going to sew our 3 rows together, and then this block will be complete. Okay, folks, and there you have it. This is the gift box block from the Sampler Spree Sew Along. I can't wait to see what yours look like. So please go ahead and use the hashtag Sampler Spree Sew Along, and I will see you in the next video.